turns out that function no longer has to be done by human beings. The same way we don't need postal clerks anymore. I can send you an email for free and it's instant, and that's just the end of the post office. Sorry, but it just is. That function will go away. What's going to be left for banks is the high value add services, you know, structured finance, investment advisory, you know, all of the things that make a dynamic economy function. We still need people to do that. There's a lot of creativity going on in finance, but the core of banking, the base of the pyramid, the thing that drives most of their revenue, doesn't need to exist. And that's why I say, and I was saying to one of the organizers even before we set up on this panel, cryptocurrency does not seek to replace currency. It's a bad name. Cryptocurrency seeks to replace banking. It turns out that.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the XRP Sensei, ever reminding you that ISO 222 compliant tokens is the end game. Now, of course, we all like to use many different cryptocurrency, and that's why everybody is welcome here. So whether you're a Hexakin, whether you're a H Barbarian, whether you're a Bitcoin maxi, everybody is welcome here, okay? But at the end of the day, the thing that I'm trying to get everybody to understand is that most people don't understand what they just did when they got into cryptocurrency. And that, of course, is it allows you to become your own bank and ultimately to escape wage slavery, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you look at the title of that little video that I just played, it said XRP Ledger replaces banking services. And what you are doing in crypto now is you have become your own bank so that you can earn yield on your wealth and so that you can live off of the dividends and you never have to sell, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the difference between one who is wealthy and one who is not wealthy. Now, if we look here, we see that 4,500 banks are to collapse sometime in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. There's 4,500 to 4,700 banks in the Western Hemisphere or in the Americas, ladies and gentlemen. And it is said by some very high-ranking people that 4,500 banks are to collapse. Now, we've already seen things collapse, like it talks about right here, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and all of that. And there's many more to come, ladies and gentlemen. So why am I telling you all of this? I'm telling you all of this is because my basic supposition here is what I'm trying to get everyone to understand is that we all should be moving our wealth, at least 80% of our wealth, 70 to 80% of our wealth outside of the system, so that if one of these banks that collapse happens to be your bank, no one understands that the FDIC is not bailing out any more banks. They're doing bail-ins now, which means that they're taking your money with them. So if you have your money outside of the system, then you will not be one of the people in the shopping center fighting somebody in aisle number 6 over the last can of peanut butter. So we're going to need some tools, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get over to the tools, let me first say my little disclaimer here that I am not a financial advisor. One day I soon will be, because I'm about to take my Series 65 test, which will allow me to be an actual accredited investor. And on that day, I will let you guys know. At that point, I will be an accredited investor, because that's pretty much what I'm doing here, is being, you know, saying a consultant, if you will, or more so an educator. This channel is all about education, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to XRP Bags that prepared that nice little clip for us. You know, we love XRP Bags. He's always pointing the way. And shout out to one of the newest members of the XRP Army. Shout out to Christina, ladies and gentlemen. I managed to get someone else onboarded into the XRP Army. We have been talking sporadically here and there. And lo and behold, she finally took action, and she is now a member of the XRP Army. So congratulations to Christina. And also congratulations to my wife and daughter. They have also recently, finally, after they got tired of hearing me talk, recently got on the XRP ledger themselves. So they are now bona fide members of the global digital ledger, ladies and gentlemen. So before we get underway, ladies and gentlemen, let's just talk about that tool belt that I like to talk about all the time. Is because if you're going to go in here and you're going to construct your own financial empire, being your own bank and all, you're going to need some tools. And of course, you're going to have an exchange, whether it's a centralized exchange or a decentralized exchange. You're going to need an exchange, ladies and gentlemen. So first up on the plate, you see right here, we see MEXC. I use MEXC every day, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been using them so long, in fact, I've been using them before Gary Gensler went on his tirade, you know, along with his boss, Elizabeth Warren. If you don't know who that is, then just stay tuned, you will. But yeah, so basically the anti-crypto army has been slapped down, ladies and gentlemen. The leaders, Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler, the SAB 121 was slapped down, and the FIT 21 bill has launched forward. So now the American government is now looking like they at least want to act like they are pro-crypto, ladies and gentlemen. So good times ahead. Good times ahead. But let's get back to this, ladies and gentlemen. MEXC, because I've been with MEXC so long, I have actually been grandfathered into a position where I do not have to supply KYC. And if you use my referral link down in the description, neither will you. You may still very well have to use a VPN based upon where you are. But if you go on there and they won't let you create an account, then you simply have to, if you're using my referral link, you will be able to use a VPN and you will be able to access the account without having to KYC or know your customer, because we all know what know your customer means. Know your customer does not mean know your customer. Know your customer means they want to know you. So when they're ready to come after you, they know exactly what you bought, when you bought, how much you bought, and how often you bought. Okay, we all know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. So let's not pretend, okay? Because if somebody wants to pretend, if you want to pretend, that's just fine for you, but do not ask me to pretend along with you. Next up on the list, we have Uphold, ladies and gentlemen. And Uphold is the premier place to get your crypto, because Uphold is not just a centralized exchange, ladies and gentlemen. It is also known as a prime broker, ladies and gentlemen. Uphold is so legit, ladies and gentlemen. I actually have my bank account, attached to this. I can move money. I can on and off ramp from and to crypto. And there's a lot of things that I can do. This screen looks kind of dim. Let me see what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like my brightness is up. I don't understand. It's a little dim. But anyway, let's go on. So they're connected, as you see, to 20 underlying trading venues, centralized and decentralized exchanges, layer 2 networks, roll-ups. Simply put, they bring you more choices faster than any other regulated platform in the U.S. And I can bear witness to that, ladies and gentlemen. I truly love Uphold because it is bridging the gap between regular DeFi and institutionalized DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. So come on over here, get you an Uphold account using my referral link, also down in the description. And the reason why I always put my links down in the description is because, one, it gives you safe passage through the crypto space, ladies and gentlemen. If you go searching for these things on your own, you might find it. I'm pretty sure you got to do a search and you'll find it. But what most people don't realize is that the fake scamming sites look identical to the real sites, and you will not be able to tell with the naked eye which one is a scam site and which one is the real site, ladies and gentlemen. So to keep that from happening to you, ladies and gentlemen, because people get scammed, hacked every single day, I give you a referral link. And as a result of you guys using my referral link, one, you don't get scammed. And two, it makes me look good in the eyes of the people as I continue on with this affiliate marketing stuff, giving you the tools that you need. So SPRITZ Finance, as you can see here, use your on-chain assets every day, everywhere. So you can essentially use the dividends from your crypto assets that you make, because if you're earning yield on your assets, if you're watching my videos, then that means you have multiple income streams and you are earning yield on those streams. So you will be able to pay your bills with the dividends and or the yield from your wealth base so that you do not have to consume your wealth base. So what does that actually mean? That means that you are essentially you get to a certain point where you are essentially paying your bills for free. That is the whole essence of compound interest. That's why I don't call myself a Bitcoin maxi. I don't call myself a post chain maxi. I don't call myself you know, a fanatic or a Richard Hart, maximalist. The only maximalist that I am, ladies and gentlemen, is I am a compound interest maximalist because that covers the entire span of digital ledger technology. Now we have Ultimo, ladies and gentlemen, and Ultimo is an offshore crypto bank account where you can off ramp your crypto, whatever crypto you send over here, you can sell it into fiat and you can use that money from the Ultimo card from the ATM machine, or you can simply shop online as you normally do and get your Amazon on or whatever your favorite place is to shop, ladies and gentlemen. But if you need physical fiat money, you can go to the ATM machine and you can get as much as $20,000 in cold hard cash every single day. Of course, if you have that much in your account, ladies and gentlemen. But what is the importance of having an offshore account, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because what that essentially means is it keeps the three-letter people off your back, ladies and gentlemen. It is outside of their jurisdiction, and it is none of their business if you have $5, 500, or $5 million. They cannot touch you with a 10-foot pole. Okay? And you can go anywhere in the world and use this money, ladies and gentlemen. And now over here, my favorite, ladies and gentlemen, I must say, this is indeed my favorite. Kinesis money. Kinesis money, always reminding you that money should be stable. Money should be transparent. Money should be better. And it should be fair, ladies and gentlemen. This is a platform for you to utilize tokenized gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Fink already told you what we are involved here is we are involved in the internet of value, ladies and gentlemen. And on the internet of value, everything will be tokenized. Okay, there will be tokenized oil, there will be tokenized whatever whatever holds actual physical value, even tokenized diamonds over on Hashgraph Federa. They just came up with tokenized diamonds, ladies and gentlemen, and we will definitely dive into that soon. But I've been with Kinesis. I can personally vouch for them. I've been with them for over a year. And not only can you take your crypto in here and swap it out or buy it directly, you can also off and off ramp into fiat or several other currency, whether it's the euro, whether it's the Chinese yuan, or whether it's Arabs, Emirates money as well, ladies and gentlemen. Because aside from buying tokenized gold and silver on and off ramp in the fiat, it is also a crypto exchange, ladies and gentlemen, to hold your crypto assets as well, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. So you have your Kinesis profile, and not only that, but the gold and silver are redeemable, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, you heard me, redeemable. You also get your own financial advisor that will call you to help you meet all of your aspirations that you have in obtaining your goals when it comes to physical gold and silver. And there's one more here, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to know about, and we're going to talk about it right now, because when XRP does hit $10,000, $60,000 per coin, and you're all of a sudden suffering from sudden wealth syndrome, you're going to need someone who's not going to stifle you obtaining those actual millions of dollars. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Caleb and Brown. Caleb and Brown are crypto brokers that understand crypto to the T. And with their help, the clients can navigate the complexities of buying, selling, and swapping cryptocurrencies with a 24/7 personal crypto broker service, ladies and gentlemen. Now, these guys are in Australia, so they are already in the most strict place on earth on cryptocurrencies. It's kind of like what they used to say about New York City. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Well, in crypto, that's what Australia is, ladies and gentlemen. If you can make it in Australia in the cryptocurrency arena, then you can make it anywhere, because Australia is the most hardcore when it comes to cracking down on crypto or being strict on crypto, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, let's get into the actual factual of why we are here, ladies and gentlemen. I am so glad you're here today. So we are going to get right into it. All right. First up on the list is the BNB Miner X. Now, if you look here, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for a very simple plug and play application for you to earn yield on your BNB, then of course this is it. This has been flawlessly operating, as you can see here, for 1,163 days, ladies and gentlemen. Now this is an ROI DApp. And what is an ROI DApp? An ROI DApp is something where we place our money in, and then we compound for a few days, and then we start to extract outwardly, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a very plug and play type of deal here. And then of course you have something that has had a few iterations here, and that of course is Big Beans Reloaded, ladies and gentlemen. Now the other one I just showed you, that earns about 3% a day. This earns you a variable rate up to 8% a day, ladies and gentlemen. Now these are, projects, like I said, they're ROI DApp. So your first order of business is to get the return on your investment. That's what ROI stands for, return on your investment. But if you want to be more secure, then of course you might want to go back to this one here that has stood the test of time, ladies and gentlemen. This baked beans right here, it has been famous. This is the third iteration. This is the third time it came out. So this one, it's going to last for a while. I would surmise. The contract address, the contract amount, the total value locked is going down slightly, 792. They've got some merch over here. You can buy you some baked beans merch if you want. I'm sure you can come over here and get some baked bean pillows, some baked bean socks, or what have you. Looks like they added a couple of items here, so you can go over here in your free time and take a little look at this, because we didn't really come over here to talk about this, so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you a few options. And speaking of options, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the things that are afforded to you in order for us to make the money, so that we can get ourselves some XRP, some Hashgraph, Hedera, and things of the like, ladies and gentlemen. I recently ran into something known as TONSquare, ladies and gentlemen. TONSquare, now this is the getting of an access key, so which is the forerunner to actually having a node, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to place my link down in the description for this, and I kind of ran into the whole ton theme, and the ton coin, or the ton coin, and or they have their own blockchain, and it started out as its own blockchain from Telegram. And it's very huge, ladies and gentlemen, because Telegram has over 900 million users, and it has a very sophisticated blockchain. And it basically had a big fight on its hands before people like Gary Gensler and Elizabeth Warren even got their hands on it, because the brothers that created this, or created Telegram, were from Russia, and they basically had, the Russian government cracked down on them super, super hard. So this meme coin, Resistance Dog, was made, to kind of, show, their resistance to the system. Now it's not showing the initial. There's like a little initial animation that comes on, and I guess they're not showing here right now, but maybe we'll go and we'll see that at some point. But let's get back here and go on to this. Now you get this key, and you go on down here, and you'll start minting the TOS token here. And when you mint the TOS token, this is my referral code right here on the screen. I will place that down in the description below. But there's only but so many keys that you can have, and I'll show you exactly here. If you go to the TONSquare key add-on program, it tells you that it's a structured initiative within the blockchain aimed at controlling distributing access to its networks tiered through a tiered piercing model. Now, the keys, the TONSquare keys, are essential for operating nodes and participating in the network and are available in limited quantities and are acquired through a minting process where TON tokens are used as payments, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see here, TONSquare key tiers. Now, over here in purple, you see 0. It says WLs only. That means whitelisted only. So people that got in the pre-sale were the whitelisted addresses that could buy the TON coin for 13.50, ladies and gentlemen. And I got in here on the first tier. You know, I'm happy to say I finally got in on something early. Good for me. But as we go down the list, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it gets more and more and more and more expensive, ladies and gentlemen. By the time you get to the 15th tier, it will cost you double of what it costs now. But once it reaches 1,029 right here, once we reach this number, there will be no more keys available and probably not ever again. So that means that you will not have an opportunity if you wanted to get a node in the TON blockchain in the future, which is huge. Then you will not have that opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. So I went over here and I got a couple of keys for myself, but we are earning the TOS token, okay? And we can go over here and then we will be able to take these coins and we'll be able to stake them to earn yield upon yield, ladies and gentlemen. We even have a very nice APY here of 513 people. And if you look here on the screen, you can see we have 51.7% of the keys already gone, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to hop in on this, you can hop in on this, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do want to hop in on this, you of course want to get yourself a TON Keeper wallet. And in this wallet, you will see all of these different things. And you can go over here, you can see the history. And you can see that when you buy these keys, if you look here, these are actual NFTs that are in your wallet. And more so than that, if I was to click on this, what I can actually do, maybe not from this one, but probably from my mobile wallet, I should have the ability here too. But I know that I can actually transfer ownership and or sell these NFTs in the future if I so chose to. So that's another thing. Once these keys are all gone, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you wanted one in the future, you're going to have to go to OpenSea or whatever, and you're going to have to pay through the nose in order to get one of these keys, which are going to be very hard to get in the future. And you also have StonFi, okay, or STON.fi. Now, when you start to learn more about concepts like I told you about yield farming, I told you about staking, okay, there's also things that are similar like liquidity mining, and there are things that we also call liquid staking derivatives. Now, I know that sounds like a very complicated term, but it's actually not. All that means is that you staked your token and they gave you a receipt token. And you can take that receipt token somewhere else and you can earn yield on that on another platform. That's all it means, ladies and gentlemen. So when we see STON right here, if you understand liquid staking derivatives, that S stands for stake TON. Stake TON coins, ladies and gentlemen. So when you go into this app, you will be able to stake your TON coins. You will be able to form LPs or put two coins together and earn yield on these things. So there's a lot to go over and all of this stuff. But the TON blockchain, they were attacked, like I said, you know, in Russia, and then they got attacked by Gary Gensler and what's going on here in America. So the brothers who created the Telegram blockchain, TON, what they did is it used to stand for Telegram Open Network, but Now it stands for the Open Network. Because what the brothers did is they relinquished their ownership over the TON blockchain and they gave it to the community. And the community has been developing the blockchain and everything ever since, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a very, very big project, ladies and gentlemen. So before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I told you this would be short and sweet. I want to take a look at our favorite project, which is an AI project, ladies and gentlemen, known as Pepe Coin. And of course, Pepe Coin is doing big, big, big things. It's not just another meme coin. As a matter of fact, it is the first meme coin because this is the OG Pepe Coin, not the fake Pepe Coin, ladies and gentlemen. This is the real Pepe Coin from the real developers that has attached in super sophisticated AI project, and it's not just a buzzword. They're not just using a buzzword to get you involved and to click on their videos. No, this is serious business, ladies and gentlemen. This is even more serious than the king of the AI programs you may know as BitTensor, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just go over here very quickly. I just want to show you over on CoinGecko, right? We go over to CoinGecko. When you hear people talk about Pepe, 99% of the time they're talking about the fake Pepe because what they did is, Pepe coin, if you watch my former videos, you will know about the story and everything. But we're not here to discuss that. But what we do know is that when Pepe was down, see, if you go here, if I type in Pepe, you're going to see this one here, right? You see Pepe, the ticker is Pepe, and then you've got Pepe coin. And then you got some other, jump offs down here. But I'm essentially talking about these two. So if we go to Pepe, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see something because you have a you have a lot of people making videos, and they'll make a video on Pepe, and by the time the end of the video goes off, they'll tell you to do your own research. And it's like, dude, you bigging up the fake Pepe and you talking about do your own research. You haven't even done your own research. And what makes it even more funny is the icon that they put in their video. They put the icon for the original Pepe, but the video's content is talking about the fake Pepe. So they haven't even done their own research, and and they're going to sit there and tell you to do your own research when they haven't even done theirs. But if you notice the price for the Pepe coin here is this 0.000014. And if we go over to the OG Pepe or the actual Pepe coin, let me go back. Pepe coin right here, you will see that first of all, it's up today and it costs $5.68. All right. And it's up 0.1%. All right. And it's going to go up even more as we go along, ladies and gentlemen. So when you go to the website, I'm just going to go into the guest site here. And you can go over here. You can play videos. You can go on a Telegram. You can play Frogger. You can do a bunch of things. You can go on x.com concerning that. Here's the Base AI platform that's going to be releasing very soon. But if we click over here on Base AI, here's where you can stake your Pepe coins, ladies and gentlemen, into the pre-bridge and earn for every 500 Pepe coins, you're going to earn one Base AI coin per day, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end, when the testnet finishes, you're going to be able to burn Pepe coins for the Pepe coin brains or what have you. So yeah, it's big, I know, but a lot of you that are new to crypto, some of you don't say, man, what the hell is he talking about? But it's okay because if you stay tuned, if you keep your nose to the grindstone, if you hold the line, at some point you will start to understand these things, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, we're going to be talking more about Pepe Coin. We're going to be talking about all of this stuff I got, up here in these bars, all of these projects. Okay. And we just don't get into projects to get into projects. You know, the way my financial portfolio is set up is it's cohesive, meaning one thing is somehow related to the other. You know, it's not just a bunch of fragmented things. Oh, let's go over here. Oh, let's go over there. No, there's a cohesive harmony going on, and that's pretty much the template of how you guys ought to set up your foundation, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, this is the XRP Sensei on the channel Kong Tech Fu, ever reminding you that at the end of the day, it is ISO 222, the chosen ones, and or XRP, ladies and gentlemen. XRP will be the digital neutral currency of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it will be. We already have the evidence. We have the technology. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to keep your nose to the grindstone. You cannot be denied. The blockchain makes you the blockchain and or cryptocurrency, I should say, because some crypto doesn't have a blockchain like Hashgraph Federa. But cryptocurrency and or the blockchain makes you unstoppable and you simply cannot be denied. So let's just go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and get this